What's up, y'all? Happy anniversary to Mami Wata. I truly appreciate all of y'all's support for these past 5 years. We have definitely done a lot to improve and enhance people's spiritual journeys. Definitely done some growing of my own, and I appreciate all of the support thus far. And let's make it another 5 years, okay? I am available for services at watamami.com. I have upped my prices, so just expect to pay more if you book with me. Okay? And also, please consider becoming a member of I Be Knowing TV on Patreon. And also, I have another platform, Naya Be Knowing, also on YouTube. Make sure you are subscribed there as well. And let's see what the Holy Spirit wants us to know about this next message, this next download I have for y'all. Somebody, 111, they know that you're talking about them, but they don't know if you know that they are the culprit. Okay, that was a download. Let's see, Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about it? Health is wealth. Maybe you've been, whoever you are, you're intuitive. You've said something, whether it was publicly or to another person. In conversation, you said something that was intuitive about this person. You were talking about them, whatever you picked up on. And they're trying to decide if you realize that what you have discerned, what you know, what you picked up on, they're trying to figure out if you know it's them. And I think this is someone who you had some sort of past connection or interaction with. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what do we need to know from you through me? Unclear meaning. They know, it's like they don't think you realize that you are on the money the way you are about a person that you are aware of, who you do have past history with, and what you're saying about them and what they've been participating in. It may be unclear to you who you are referencing, but baby, they got that message because they know the life they've been living. What else from you? Clever. Because some people do that. Some people know they're talking about themselves, but they'll sit and have like a, I don't know what you call that shit, where they be talking about themselves, but they know they talking about themselves. Sometimes I have to check myself because I be picking up, is this about me? And I have to say it to my collective even. But I don't just purposely do readings about my personal business and pretend it's somebody else's life. I don't do that shit. It ain't no way I got all that going on. Everything that I be picking up on, baby. Okay? I'm telling you, I've had to explain this a couple of years ago to folks. That some intuitive people, they really don't be knowing who they picking up on. Unless that person comes to them directly for insight and wisdom. So what is the insight, further insight, clarity, and wisdom that you have for us, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. From you, through me, at this time. Philly. Whoever this person is, they're from Philly. Or you from Philly. Geopolitics. Swimming hole / pool. So something dried up for them because that's in reverse. So if this person had a career in geopolitics, that may have dried up. You predicted something. You were speaking on somebody and you didn't even know it, but this person listens to you. They listen to you because of your strength, courage, and your wisdom. That's what you are known for. Ooh, You saw I hit that plant because that shit be jolting people. JOLTING. Jolting people. Okay, making them get grounded. You know, they realize that you are a boss when it comes to intuition and knowing. You definitely have some sort of spiritual authority that is working through you because you have a clear vision of what's going on with people, boo. Okay? And whoever this is, they used to be considered a boss in this realm. People, confirmation, used to contact them, reach out to them for their wisdom and their courage to express their geopolitical opinion. 555. But it's been some sort of pivotal change for them. They're not able to get that reception anymore because of something else that they were participating in. Okay? And this person was participating in something against you. This person was using those geopolitical contacts and credentials to come at you. That's why ain't nobody giving them no offers anymore. That's why that has dried up, because the word got out that this person, some sort of journalistic integrity that was compromised here, some sort of violation of that, baby. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what I'm getting. Internet search. I'm telling you now. You don't realize that this was a hidden enemy, so to speak, who doxed you, I'm hearing. Okay? And got other people to look into you. And there was some sort of violation of ethical principles of who he was working with, who gave him those credentials, I'm hearing. They didn't have any type of authorization to look into you the way they did, and they did it for whoever this Philly energy is. And you may have spoken about somebody who was operating on this type of time, not realizing that that person was doing exactly that to you. You were picking up on yourself, and it happens. And sometimes the Holy Spirit will show us things so that we can be aware, even if we're not sure if it's our energy, because there's a lesson in everything for everybody if you listen and pay attention. The whole message may not apply to you, but it's a lot that you don't need to let fly. Okay? And I'm telling you, it's something you were saying that did apply to the people who were listening to you. And it was something about protecting your energy, about being doxxed, being investigated and stalked, because it's something like that this person was doing. And they look over it. Whoever he was working with, whoever was giving him opportunities or a platform to express his geopolitical opinion, they are over it when they discovered what he was using their name, he was using their credibility to get deets on you and to do things. I'm telling you now, it's as simple as that. To find out where you stay, to get background information on you and your family, I'm here. But did I lie? I'm telling you now. Inquiring about you to people almost as if he was interviewing them. Doing some sort of research on you even. Some sort of expose type vibe. But he was not solicited to do a piece on you. Nobody was paying him to look into your life. This was a personal mission. Okay? But he was using professional things to complete it with. And your life, I'm telling you, it's a man. He was digging into your life. and using his professional connections to do it, and he wasn't authorized to do that. And the cat is out of the bag. I'm telling you now. So whatever Eastern influence he had, even with this geopolitical energy, he didn't have to go back to the Western hemisphere with it. Maybe he's not being solicited to come to other regions to speak and give his opinion about things, but that's his fault. Ain't nobody tell him to do that. Because I don't even think you know this person at all, really. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Bipolar. You don't, 1044, you chosen. Like I said, you were known for your strength, courage, and wisdom. And somebody became fixated on you with this bipolar energy. And it is this vibe of 1 minute he felt like you were pristine, and the next minute he felt like you was a problem, depending on who he was connecting with to get intel. 1111 to foresee even what your life would be. This person was all up in your damn business, baby. Their family objected. That's why. And I'm telling you, it's something about some sort of expose energy, remote viewing. I'm telling y'all. Like he was going to people who knew you, your family, trying to get deets on you and get tea and gossip and shit on you. And I'm telling y'all can keep thinking that just because somebody contacts you and claim that they know a particular person who is a public figure, and that you get them in a room and in front of a camera and you let them say all kind of things. They can say what they want to say, but when you go to publishing 1155 falsehoods, stuff that is not true and can affect another's livelihood, you gonna have to pay for that, boo. It ain't enough clauses that have been written, 1212, that if you sitting in front of a person questioning them and allowing them a platform to say 1221 things that are not correct and even criminal and crazy, okay, you gonna be caught up to in court, boo. I'm telling you, y'all can listen to these hoes if you wanna. You can believe what they say if you please. But they ass gonna get thrown in the trash right along with you, baby. And see, that's what's done happened here. They done threw his ass in the trash. He done down burned a lot of motherfucking bridges. Cause see, you are known in a geopolitical way, even, I'm hearing, by people in that sector for what you do, for your intuitive wisdom, your guidance, and your knowledge, baby. Okay? And he didn't think, which I don't understand why people be on this type of time, this type of logic and reasoning, because if this person enthralls you so much to the point that you using your job in a way that will cause you to lose it, 1331, what make you think other people not looking into this person too, and who may be coming for them? Why would you not think that people would even object to what you doing? But that ain't how he looked at it. There's some bipolarism there. It was a lot of damn flip-flopping he was doing, folks. Somebody reported him. Somebody questioned if he had authorization to be looking into your life the way he was doing, baby, and it came out that he didn't. And I'm telling you, he done got threw in the trash. Game over. So, you know, that's the energy. That's the energy now. Why was this person so obsessed with this divine being? Please and thank you. And then we gonna close, because that 5D connection can get out of control if you let it, but it's in reverse. I think this person thought that 1441, you didn't have control over your spiritual awakening, your spiritual ability. This person didn't like that you were able to know and see, but you ain't all knowing and all seeing. You only allowed to have insight into what the Holy Spirit puts before you, which is why people are very protective over their intellectual property. I'll say that because when you create a piece of art, that's something that came through you. Yes, other people can share it and enjoy your creative expression, but they should not be able to make money or have ownership off of it because it belongs to you. It's something you created, something that the divine pushed through you. He pushed things through everybody, but that was catered and created solely for you to express, not nobody else. So your creative expression is all your own, and if it's effective, if we running about 85% to 15%, if we running even 75% to 25%, you passing the test, honey. You will cross the finish line. And see, this man ain't slow. Like I said, he knew you was divine. They are your soulmate. And like I said, that's that bipolar energy. One minute he loved you, then the next minute he hated you. But there were instances where folks thought this man wanted to be romantically involved with you because of how he was behaving. Okay? And that is what it's given. Like one minute he had an issue with your divine, spiritual, intuitive connection. And then the next minute he wished that he could partner with you in multiple aspects. So that's a personal mental health issue that he needs to assess. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Fix yourself. Get yourself right. Get your mind right. That's why I used to say that. Hell, that used to be the name of my other channel. Mind Right Botanicals. Because it is health. It is a practice. It's what we consume that helps us get our mind right, baby. 1717. So if what you present was triggering him, then that was a call to assess other aspects of who he is and what he's experienced, what he's had to process, and what he ain't quite worked through yet. Because there's something there. It's something about your intuition and your ability to know and see that triggered this man. He really did not like that you were able to express yourself. Merlin energy. He ain't like that you was sitting in this giant. Look, you out here as this boss with it twice. Okay? You known for your supernatural and spiritual gifts, talents, and skills. It is what it is. And he did not want you to be seen as this boss energy. But there's something there. Do we need to know what it is, or are we going to let it go, Holy Spirit? Clarify that, and we're going to close, please, and thank you. I got some readings to get out to y'all today. Budget yourself. Those Hierophants evaluating you. He didn't think. I'm telling you, this man didn't think that nobody, even though he knew you were revered and that you were divine. He ain't slow. It never clicked past his initial thought process about you. He truly did not expect other people to go behind him and question what he was doing against you. He didn't feel you were that revered. It's got to be. I'm trying to rationalize it, but I tell y'all, he really need some therapy. France came out here too. Because, they do be evaluating you. 1919. And it's almost as if he did get some sort of sign that he needed to budget himself. That he needed to fall back off of this remote viewing of you and your life and using these professional credentials to do it. Because even if he thought they wasn't checking into what he was doing, that's a lie. He used somebody out on the Eastern Hemisphere, somewhere in Europe. France is out here. This may be who discovered completely what he was doing, what was happening, because France is right up under game over. Child, release to receive. Because if these different conglomerates are participating in some sort of gang stalking, doxing, harassment campaign against the divine being, they know that that's not going to fare well down the line for them. 2020, they got a clear vision of that. Hindsight is 2020. And they want to make sure they on the right side of things. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing, because that's how reverent you are. That's how formidable you are for your divine intuition and ability. Okay? Somebody tried to reason with him. I'm telling you, it's like he may have already had got a warning that he needed to stop doing what he was doing against you. And he continued to do it. He did something. Because people be out here singing your praises. Somebody let him know if he didn't get the memo, he was told after he got to going against you that was not the smart thing to do. 2112, that people respected you, that you had a worldwide reach, and that his obsessive behavior about you was starting to give off energy like this, baby. I'm telling you, sometimes he hated you, sometimes he loved you or wanted you to love him. This person been up around you too. And you are known to be a healer, to be a medicine woman. Tarot reader right behind that. So you must be a tarot reader too, whoever I'm picking up on. The Holy Spirit don't want to get in this man's business, but he gonna fuck around and find out. Now y'all better stop down acting like you invincible, because you know some people and can FaceTime them. Boo. People not putting themselves out here on the line for folks like they used to. 22. Okay? Because see, that's where he learning. Anything else, we ain't got to get in his personal business, but he need to go to a therapist. Because this ain't it. Look, the Holy Spirit said, we can be breviloquent about it. We ain't got to talk too much more. And we ain't. We dropping the mic on that. But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest, and I'll be back soon with another one. Peace, y'all.